Hello and welcome to a day in 15 minutes UPSC Prelims Daily Current Affairs. Today is 27th February 2020 and the topics for discussion are INCOIS and 3 ocean-based services, then World Air Quality Report of 2019, Yakshagana, Masala Bonds, then we have Market Intelligence and Early Warning System, Exercise Indradhanush, RAISE 2020. These are the 7 topics that we are going to deal today. The first 5 topics are big topics and the last 2 one is capsule newses. Okay. So coming to the first topic, that is INCOIS and 3 ocean-based services. So this is in news as the name suggests because the INCOIS have launched 3 ocean-based services. INCOIS or the Indian National Center for Ocean Information Services. It is in Hyderabad and it has launched 3 services, namely SWAS, SVAS, SSFS and ABIS. So SVAS or the Small Vessel Advisory and Forecast System Services System. Then you have Swell Surge Forecast System and also Algal Bloom Information System. So the first one, that's a Small Vessel Advisory and Forecast Services System. So this is basically for improving the operations of small marine vessels, particularly the fishing vessels. Okay, this is like it warns the users about the potential zones or the threats 10 days in advance. That is the specialty of Small Vessel Advisory and Forecast Services System. It concentrates on the small marine vessels. Remember, okay. And the next thing is Swell Surge Forecast System, and this is to warn the coastal population about the swell waves. Okay, so it is actually designed to predict the Kallakadal or the swell surge that occurs along the Indian coast, particularly in the western coast of India. Okay, the third one is Algal Bloom Information System, ABIS. So it provides the information about the algal blooms, the harmful algal blooms, which is very much problematic or detrimental to the coastal fisheries. So it can actually affect the fisheries in the coastal region, as well as it can create diseases or causes respiratory problems as well. Okay. So for that also you need a early warning system. So there are 3 ocean-based system launched. One is for swell waves and the other one is for algal blooms and the third one is for small marine vessels. Okay, remember this. Now we learn what is INCOIS. INCOIS, as I have already told you, is the Indian National Center for Ocean Information Services. This comes under the Ministry of Earth Sciences and they actually provide services for users in the marine sector, free services. Okay, so that also includes the fishermen. It was started in 1999 and the headquarter is in Hyderabad. I have already told you this. I told you about swell surge, right? So swell surge is basically caused due to surface gravity. Okay, that is the main reason for swell surge. So they are generated due to distant weather systems. Okay. So in this case, you have to remember what INCOIS is, which ministry it comes under, the Ministry of Earth Sciences. It was established in 1999 and the headquarter is in Hyderabad. 3 services it brought about: Small Vessel Advisory and Forecast Services System for small marine vessels. The second one is Swell Surge Forecast System, coastal region, to warn the people in the coastal region about the swell surges. And the third one is Algal Bloom Information System, algal bloom which is causing problem to the fisheries and causing health hazards. So for that they are giving a warning system. Okay, remember this. The next topic is World Air Quality Report 2019. So this report is released and 2/3 of the most polluted cities are in India actually, in the global report. Okay, so it is released by IQ Air and Greenpeace and the ranking is based on the pollutant PM 2.5 levels. So India was 5th most polluted country in 2019 and Ghaziabad in NCR ranked the most polluted city in the world according to the global compilation of PM 2.5. Remember, this is based on PM 2.5, particulate matter 2.5. The Indian cities on an average exceeds the WHO target of annual exposure around 500%. So we are polluting around 500% more than the WHO target. Okay, and the air pollution in India is decreased in 2019 from 2018 level throughout half of the 50 most polluted cities that is in India. So in 2018 level it was worst. Now it is not that worse compared to the 2018 level. So India in response to this have launched a National Clean Air Program NCAP in 2019. So what it promote is that it reduces air pollution in 102 most polluted cities by maximum of 30% by 2024. Remember this. Okay. So among countries, when the population is taken into account, the average PM 2.5 pollution is highest in Bangladesh. Okay, it is based on population. It's not based on emission. So when population is concerned, then it is highest in Bangladesh. Okay, and talking about PM 2.5, it is actually a particulate matter. It is an atmospheric particulate matter of diameter around 2.5 micron. That is why it is called as PM 2.5. It can cause respiratory problems and reduces visibility. Remember the case of particulate matter. It will not settle down. It will stay there as of such in the atmosphere, creating problems. That is the main problem with PM, the particulate matters, because they don't settle down. Once they are released, they are there in the atmosphere itself. Okay, so in this particular news, you have to remember World Air Quality Report is being released by IQ Air and Greenpeace. IQ Air is basically a pollution tracker, okay, and it is based on PM 2.5. India's rank is 5th. India has improved its performance from 2018. Ghaziabad is the most polluted city in the world in PM 2.5 level. And also India has crossed the target of the WHO by 500%, and India in a response to it has launched National Clean Air Program. Okay, clear? Yes. Coming to the next topic, Yakshagana. Yakshagana is a very important topic in Indian culture, art and culture topic. It's very important. A young Muslim woman overcame the resistance to acquire the prowess in the Yakshagana. That is why it is in news. So, Yakshagana, it's a Indian theatre, traditional Indian theatre form, and it is there in Karnataka and Kasaragod district of Kerala. So, basically, Yakshagana can be seen in Karnataka and Kerala. Okay, so it's a mixture of many things, like there is dance, music, dialogue, there is so much of makeup, then the costume, then there is so many stage technique as well. So it has a unique style and form. Okay, so it is believed to have evolved from the pre-classical music and theatre during Bhakti movement. Okay, and it is basically found in the coastal region of Karnataka, and it can be seen in various forms. It's not that every part of Karnataka the Yakshagana is same. It varies according to region. Okay, and Yakshagana is also called as Badagutittu and Tengutittu in Karnataka. I don't know whether I am pronouncing it correct or not, but remember the names. Okay, Badagutittu and Tengutittu. And Yakshagana is traditionally presented from dusk to dawn. Okay, and it usually depicts the stories of Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita and other important epics from Hindu mythology as well as from Jain tradition. So, it is actually having so much of facial makeup while doing it, and there is vibrant costumes and ornaments, and there is headgears, and it have many instruments also used in it, like Chenda is there, Maddalam, then Jagada, Chengila, then Chakratala, Elattalam, etc. So many instruments are used. It's like a very, the sound effects is very high in Yakshagana. Okay, so remember Yakshagana can be mostly seen in coastal regions of Karnataka. It is also found in Kerala and Kasaragod. It is a mixture of music, dance, dialogue, costume, everything, and it is its origin is from pre-classical music, and it can be seen in two forms, or it can be named also as Badagutittu and Tengutittu, and it is performed from dusk to dawn. Also, the depiction is of major epics from the past. Okay. Next is Masala Bonds. So the Asian Development Bank has listed its 10-year Masala bonds worth 850 crore on the global debt listing platform of India's INS. So that is not important. Let's see into the news. So this is the first time a foreign issuer and a supranational is doing a primary listing with India INX. Okay, so ADB's Masala bonds are listed on both Luxembourg exchange as well as India's INX. So Masala bond, it is a rupee denominated bond. Okay, it is a bond issued by an Indian entity in foreign markets. So remember, Masala bond is a rupee denominated bond issued by an Indian entity in a foreign market, and the interest payment and the principal reimbursement are dominated in rupees. So even though it is in the foreign market, the interest payment and the principal reimbursement will be done in rupees. Okay, and the peculiarity of the rupee denominated bond is that buying of these bonds, the interest payment and repayment, everything is in rupees only. Okay, and all the payments are converted into corresponding dollar values at the time of payment. So how does this work? Actually, as Masala bonds are issued directly in Indian rupees, the investor needs to bear the exchange rate risk that is there. But the rupee rate falls will not affect the issuer of Masala bonds, as the Masala bonds are rupee denominated bonds, and the risk goes directly to whom? To the investor. Okay, so the investor from outside of India who would like to invest in Indian assets can invest in Masala bonds. So for a foreign investor, the rupee denominated bond is attractive. Okay, because it is giving him higher interest rate compared to the standard interest rate that is seen in the market. So on an average, the rupee denominated bonds have an interest rate of 2 to 3% higher compared to the standard exchange rate or whatever is there in the market. So it will encourage the foreign buyers to deal more in rupees. Okay, so the internationalization of the rupee can be promoted with Masala bonds. Fine. The next topic is market intelligence and early warning system. In this, actually, the market intelligence and early warning system web portal, it is basically a platform. It's first of its kind platform. It is for real-time monitoring of prices of tomato, onion and potato, basically known as top. Okay, so they will generate alerts for intervention under the terms of Operation Green scheme. So whenever there is a hike in the price of it, the real-time monitoring system, it's a real-time monitoring system. So you will be notified and the possible interventions will be taken. So the portal would disseminate all the relevant information related to top crops, such as the prices and its arrivals, or the area and the yield, how much it is produced, how much amount of import is happening, how much of the exports are happening. Then there is talking about the crop calendars, crop agronomy, everything will be taken in consideration to monitor top crops. Okay, so as per this particular system, this Operation Green scheme, during a glut situation, evacuation of surplus production from the producing areas to the consumption areas will be undertaken. So this is following some conditions. It's not that simply they will lift these top crops from the production centers and give it to the consumption center. When the price fall below the preceding 3 years average market price at the time of harvest, then the crops will be taken. Second case, when the price falls more than 50% compared to the last year's market price at the time of harvest, then it will be transferred from production center to the consumer center. When the prices fall less than the benchmark, if any, that has been fixed by the state government or the central government for a specific period, then that will be lifted. Only in these three conditions, the government will lift the top crops from the production center into the consumption center. Okay, understood? So, this particular warning system is designed to produce the advisories to the farmers to avoid clinical production as well as the early warning system in the situations of if there is any gluts. So, this portal is an initiative of the food processing industry. It will be enabling the ICT services, and it will also leads to Digital India goal of our country. So these are the benefits of having this particular warning system. So what is Operation Greens, by the way? It is actually, announced on the line of Operation Flood. It is on an outlay of rupees 500 crores to promote farmer producer organization or the processing facility and the professional management in case of crops. Okay, so accordingly the ministry has formulated a scheme for integrated development of tomato, onion and potato value chain. Okay, that's the top value chain. So we'll brief one more time. This market intelligence and early warning system web portal, it is basically a real-time monitoring platform or a portal monitoring tomato, onion and potato prices. So they will have many categories in order to monitor this particular thing. They will alert the central government to take possible interventions, and if there is a glut situation, the government will lift these particular crops from the production center, the surplus from the production center to the consumption center, and three conditions are there when it is falling below the preceding 3 years average market price, and when the price falls more than 50% to compare to the last year's price, and when the prices fall less than the benchmark decided by central or state government. Okay, the ministry is Food Processing Industry Ministry. Okay, next is two small capsule news. One is exercise Indradhanush. Indradhanush is a joint Air Force exercise between Indian Air Force and the Royal Air Force of United Kingdom, and it's a 5th edition that has been happening now. Okay, exercise Indradhanush, India and UK Air Force exercise. Okay, then there is RACE 2020. It is India's first artificial intelligence summit that is going to be organized by the government in partnership with industry and also the academia. So the theme for the summit is Responsible AI for Social Empowerment 2020. Okay, many areas will be discussed: healthcare, agriculture, education, smart mobility. These will be the area of discussion. Okay. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this session. Thank you so much. Good night. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Follow our website neoiascap.com for detailed content and monthly prelims digest. Also join our current affairs exclusive test series through the website. And finally, participate in the daily current affairs prelims infotainment quiz at our Telegram channel Neo IAS Prelims at 9:30 p.m. every day. Thank you.